When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cougars will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, and a good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Houston's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but...
Makes the grab, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. A quick pass to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go with a direct snap. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Ducks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Touchdown, Cougar! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play in this offense. They have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Ohio. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A little screen to the running back. Moving past the 25. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work. after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to the toss. Makes a man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. The Cougars come to the line trying to convert on fourth down.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after making the catch. Fourth and short now. Let's see what they do.
They'll run the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Bring in the heat. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right on the money. On the move at the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little release to the back.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, they avoided the negative play and sack.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown Ducks! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They may want to start using this guy on offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to throw again. He's got him in the flat. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass...
Touchdown, Houston. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that this second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else else is happening in college football this weekend? Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 35 over South Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have?
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. The 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense once again. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Try to get it to the edge. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They take the lead with the 6.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He breaks a tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I tell you what, those linebackers, they better buckle their chin straps, come downhill, and when you're tackling a big boy like this at running back, you want to get their legs. You want to take their legs out from underneath them, but a good job of picking up their legs and continue to pick up and get more yards.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time on target. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Motion from the wideout. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got a first down. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He throws one to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He might want another play. Running to Green. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. Breaks into the open. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Coming out with it, it's Amato. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got the quick completion. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. This guy can throw it. Caught. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware that you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Ducks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Red Hawks of Miami. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Shoots it to the left. Hits the open man. Sprinting away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. It'll be a draw. At the 20, he's got space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
No, he got loose. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing and you need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the right. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just know, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Houston trying to hold on and run out the clock. Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give to the tailback. Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Houston will snap it in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.